What up? What's the deal? What up? What up? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Get this posted up here. Paste that in real quick. All right, look like we're good there. Where else are we good at? How about I go over here and okay, real quick here. Shoot that up real quick. Share that on my feed. I'll try to get this pinned up real quick. I'll pin this to my page so people can see that. What do we got here? Oh, X. I need to go over here and pin this up over here. NFL last night, fam. NFL last night. What happened? What happened? What happened? My other page acting up, so I had to go. I had to use my personal page on on Facebook there. Run a couple more tests here to see if we all good. I'm rarely on this page here. And I also need to link my YouTube real quick. It's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes technically, you know, technically however you wanna, you know. But I did drop out a short for Jackson, stuff like that. So you guys can see that. That'll be fire. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, sir. All right. Oh, they gave you $150 for that for that Javante. Hell no. They gave you 150. Damn. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Javante, I had Javante for the jackpot. They give you what? FanDuel? They gave me what? 150? I need to make sure. I need to make sure my YouTube working. Everything working with that. And it is. Just make sure I ain't did nothing wrong here. And it is. Okay, there we go. And then test out the chat. And then we ready to rock and roll. Bet. We rocking. Okay. All right. So weather implications here. We got winds blowing out 15 plus miles an hour. What up, J Mac? What's the deal, man? I should have gave y'all that play last night, man. They showed FanDuel show paid out 150 for that shit. I took Javante Williams for that touchdown. Yeah, I took Javante Williams for that touchdown. I wish he would have got first and last. God damn it, it would have bopped their ass both ways. Hey, winds blowing out to right 15 miles an hour, bump to bass despite coolish weathers in Chicago. Uh, New York Mets at Cincinnati winds, a few Cincinnati. Woo, a few showers around. I think the likely outcome is a dry game or at least a dry game, a game dry enough to avoid interruption. Chicago and Detroit winds are more right to left and anything else and blowing at 15 miles an hour. Um, Baltimore winds out to left at 10 miles an hour, and Seattle 1 or 2 showers, probably not enough to cause any problems. Um, a cluster of storms around during the game. You can't really pinpoint these in Tampa, uh, but I say there's a decent shot of some sort of delay here. Pre-game radar should be helpful. Give us a bit more helpful to give us a bit more information. So we'll check on that a little later on, right? Kansas City Royals a raindrop or two, nothing more. San Francisco at St. Louis. Um, Yeah, man, I was at work, man. I didn't even get a chance to play him for two, man. I was at work, bro. Man. Uh Before you look around, I think he was scoring again. So there's some rain around here. Uh but I but I think more legit rain holds south. And St. Louis gets away with some sprinkles they can play though. All right. So and then we got Coors, man. So Coors, we know what's going on with Coors. You know what I'm saying? San Diego Padres are there. We know what's going on with Coors. Uh you retracted your comment. So I don't know how to get that shit off the screen. Okay, there you go. I bet. Yeah, so sliding over here. I was just about to look at a few games on my own, but I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and just jump on, right? Uh for MLB. So I just first of all, I just looked at the righties. We got an over under. Now, Chicago's, Wrigley Field is one of the most wind impacted ballparks uh, out there, and we got 15 miles an hour blowing out in that ballpark. So we got over. We already the line opened up at about 9.5. We had 10.5 right now. So I couldn't talk about the over in the first place. So that's that. Um, I did look at the righties, and just looking at the righties in general over the course of the season here, we see Suzuki full season does have a decent barrel, right? Fly balls, okay, you know what I'm saying. So it is what it is with that situation. But we got Jake Irvin on the mound. He's given up 11 bombs to righties and then to lefties. He's given up 30. I mean, lefties. He's given up 21 bombs. Okay, 20 bombs. So he's a bomb candidate, right? On the road of those 20 bombs, he's given up 11 to lefties, and then on the road of those 10 bombs, he's given up what 7 bombs to righties. So he's on the road right now. We in Chicago. So, um, but like I said, Suzuki, the barrel rate full season is there. And then I was just trying to track that, right? Right now, what Jake Irvin is throwing is that sinker. He hasn't given up a bomb on that sinker yet. Um, four home runs on that curveball. But he is bomb prone, right? And the weather is not going to help him right now. Shouldn't. Last month here, we know Suzuki and the rest of these guys. They've been off, man. My Cubs, they've been off, man. So it is what it is. But we do know Nico Horner don't strike out. Suzuki looks pretty good in the strikeout area versus pitch mix, and also his barrel is up, right? Still up from the beginning of the season. So that's something. That's indicating that he's still getting the barrel on some of these pitches. Matt Shaw, last 2 weeks, he's 6 for 15 with 2 extra base hits. Suzuki, like he's 5 for 17 last 2 weeks. Bring it in the last 7 days. He's 5 for 13 last 7 days. Look kind of all right, right? Barrel rate is there. Fly ball is there. His pull air is, he's got 12% K rate. A few of these righties not striking out, right? So that's good to see. J Mac, Austin Martin, I didn't pull the trigger last night. 2.5 HRR game day insights cheat sheet had him green. Man, I feel you. I didn't look into any NFL. I really wish I would have played Montgomery yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to get him in. Um, but Suzuki, man, when you look at the exit velo logs and stuff like that, Suzuki, hey, you know what I'm saying? It looks okay right now, but he is barreling up the ball. So that's, only thing I can wait on. I mean, I could figure if it was, I told you, we've been waiting on Suzuki and we're waiting on the rest of these righties. If it's any day I'll take him for a bomb, it would probably be today, right? With the weather, with the wind blowing out, things of that nature. Going over to lefties where, Jake Irvin, he's pitching his worst to lefties, no doubt. Uh, fire up these lefties real quick. 20 bombs to lefties, right? 10% barrel. Fly ball around 30. Um, average around 286. I mean, he's just red all the way across the board, right? Then you're looking at guys. I'll drop the pitch mix in there. Then you're looking at guys like Michael Bush, 35 for 20. I mean, 35 extra bases, 20 bombs, 14 barrel rate. It is what it is with that situation. Um, um, Man, Michael Bush looked pretty good. Pico Armstrong, 31 extra base hits. Hap, 20, 24 for Tucker, 10 home runs, and 13 for Pete Crow. Bush is the guy that I'm going to be interested in. Taking a look at Bush, how he looks versus this pitch mix. He's throwing that fastball 39% of the time. He might not want to do that. 20 extra base hits, 11 bombs, 95 extra velo on that fastball with a 14 barrel rate. He might not want to do that, right? Then he's got a 20% barrel rate on his third pitch, which would be that changeup. So he's pretty much hit bombs off all his pitches except for that cutter down there. With the wind blowing out like this, anybody can go, right? Sliding it back to the last month there. Michael Bush, 4 bombs. Fly ball is there. Barrel rate is there. Ian Happ trying to come around. No home runs, but he got 7 extra base hits. His ISO is down last month. Might come up last 2 weeks. So we'll take a look at the last 2 weeks. Hap ISO is trying to go up a little bit. Kyle Tucker ISO is there at 409. 31 fly ball. The top 4, these top, surprisingly, Pete Crow Armstrong is not striking out. With the top 4 lefties right here, definitely look good. Kyle Tucker's batting 400 in the last 2 weeks. Bush with 2 bombs, Tucker with 2 bombs. Bush has a whopping 18 barrel rate. Projected lineup here, let's see. Kyle Tucker 2, same old song, right? But Hap, they've been rotating that leadoff spot a lot lately. Looking at Jake Irvin, we can look at the history here where Michael Bush does have a bomb versus him. Pete Crow Armstrong has a bomb versus him, and Santana has a bomb versus him. And since he's given up so many home runs, we can definitely take a look at the splits, the weak spots, whatever you want to call it. So right now, he's giving up 3 bombs to the 1, 3 to the 2, 3 to the 3, and 7 to the cleanup spot. That more than likely, we'll definitely want to see who that's going to be. I don't know what the lineups are. Refresh this just to see if we got a lineup out yet. And we don't have a lineup yet. So the lineup should be out shortly. And it is what it is with that situation. But to keep on going here, looking at his weak spots, like I said, he's giving up the most bombs to the cleanup spot. And then he's tied for the 7th spot, right? The 7th spot in the cleanup spot, he's giving up 7 home runs apiece. So at the end of the day, he's home run centric. Anybody, he can give up a home run to anyone. But that's the cleanup in that 7th spot. Man, he's getting busy. They're getting busy on his ass right there, straight up. But going back to where we were, Kyle Tucker, Michael Bush, Hap. So it's like the 1 through, man. What's the projected lineup? Let me see that shit again. Bush, Tucker, Suzuki, Hap. Oh, Pete Crow down here. Okay, so if Pete Crow, if he end up coming at being in that 7 spot, then that's where he's giving up 7 bombs in that 7 spot. If he's in that cleanup spot, he's giving up 7 bombs to that cleanup spot. And then Bush and Tucker has been on one, and Suzuki, he's like ready to go. Like Suzuki is probably ready to. He's ready to go, man. He's boiling. He's ready to go. So it is what it is with that. Last 7 days. Let's see. Um, Hap, 3 extra base hits, 14 barrel, no striking out. Reese McGuire, no striking out. 2 extra base hits for Tucker, no striking out. Michael Bush, 1 bomb in the last 7 days. Okay. All right. I like the first few, right? The usual suspects. I can't, that's all I can really. Um, on the Washington side, we got Javier Assad, and he's given up 1 bomb to lefties, along with to the righties there. He's given up 1 bomb to lefties. Damn, he's giving up 1 bomb to righties. Oh, he did just come back. So he's pitched 70, 65, 72, 80. 2 bombs since he's been back. Don't know how long it's gonna go. He's pitched 6 innings. No, 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 no. Wait a minute. What is this? 25 weeks. Yeah, that's right. Okay, my fault. Hmm. Don't know how I feel about that right now. Um, Slide over straight to the lefties. Let's get straight to the lefties, right? So Asad's throwing at least since he's back, he's throwing that cutter. Kettle's getting barreled, sinker, fastball, changeup. Okay. James Wood, CJ Abrams. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna bring it in. I knew it was CJ Abrams. I wanted to bet on CJ Abrams the other day. Ed, what's the deal? What's the deal? Ed, what's up? Dalen Lau. CJ Abrams, man. He's definitely going to be somebody I'm going to want to bet on because I wanted to bet on him the other day. I didn't bet yesterday, but the other day I wanted to bet on him. CJ Abrams, 8 for 15 last 2 weeks. 38. Mm. James Wood, 30% K rate. James Wood. Let's see what we're looking at here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna like CJ for sure. hmm James Wood. So James Wood, damn, look at the exit velo on them pitches, man. Mm. James Wood will definitely be a home run candidate here. Uh, in 22 at bats, last 2 weeks, he's got 102 exit velo, average exit velo. Nasim Nunez, he's got 2 bombs, man. That's crazy work. 2 hits, 2 bombs. When was this? Where they come off? Came off that fastball. He smoked him on the third. One off Yuri, one off Arias. James Wood, average exit velo. Mm, if he ain't striking out, he been hitting the ball pretty hard. 7 days. Dalen Lyle is 7 for 15 on his pitch mix. Um, I wouldn't be looking him for a bomb or nothing like that, but he's 7 for 15 on his pitch mix. CJ Abrams hits all the way up to home runs. Uh, 50 fly ball. His exit velo is down, but the barrel was there. Um, Dalen Lau 467. Barrel rate is up. Mm, what has he been hitting? Probably everything. Hasn't seen that cutter. Hitting everything else. I could take a look at Dalen Lau last 2 months. See what he's been looking like on this pitch mix. Mm, okay, he really likes the fastball. That sinker, he's 5 for 8 on that motherfucker in the last 2 weeks. Okay, 2 months. Okay. So for the lefties, Dalen Lau, uh, Wood, Abrams. Wood would definitely be a home run candidate, followed by Abrams. Don't know if I'll go to a home run for Abrams, but we know he can take one out, right? Um, Flip over to the righties, which I probably won't be betting on the righties like that, but we'll take a look and see what he's throwing. Um, Sinker 48% of the time. I'll single out that sinker real quick. This is just the sinker I'm looking at. That's it. Dylan Cruz, it's got a 12% barrel on that sinker, 8% K rate looks pretty good to me. Brady House, he's 14 for 34. He's batting 400 on that sinker. So Cruz, House, Jacob Young, these guys like that sinker, just like we say every day. A lot of batters like that sinker. We already know that, right? As of late, though, what they've been looking like last 3 weeks on that sinker. Riley Adams, 5 for 10. Jacob Young, 3 for 6 and two for 6, and okay, whatever. All right. Uh, Full pitch mix in there and bring it on in real quick. Riley Adams, 11 for 21 last 2 months. Last month. Jacob Young, 4 for 8. Mm. Hmm. Riley Adams, huh? Riley Adams. Um, Projected lineup here. Hmm. Well, if I'm taking it, I probably won't take a side in this one, but it would probably be the over or nothing for me in here, number one. I do lean towards the Chicago Cubs team total over. Let me see what they look like. At least Chicago Cubs team total over. 5.5, minus 135. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe full game over. Maybe full game over. We'll see what's going to happen. Long story short, I expect runs to be put up in this one here, and for hits, runs, and RBIs and stuff like that. Of course, I like that here. Um, like I say, need to see what this lineup's going to look like. Should be coming out shortly. Both lineups should be coming out shortly. Um, Dalen Lau, somebody I like for hits. Riley Adams, if he's in his cleanup spot, I'm gonna like him for hits, runs, and RBIs. CJ Abrams, I don't mind this HRRs. Wood, I mean, hits all the way up to a bomb. Bush hits all the way up to a bomb. Hits all the way up to a bomb for Tucker. Even Suzuki, as bad as he's been, but the weather is in our favor, in Bat's favor. It's kind of chilly out there. The cleanup spot, um, he's given up a bunch of bombs, 7 bombs to the cleanup spot, and to the 7th spot, he's given up 7 home runs there. To the 1, 2, 3 spot, he's given up 3 home runs apiece, or at least 3 home runs apiece. When you're looking at the hot spots and the weak spots, I like that game for runs to be put up there. Same game parlay purposes, all of that, right? Um, we got the Mets. They are in Cincy, right? Yeah. So love this ballpark for runs that produces runs. Mets been on one. They've been putting on runs, right? I do give Andrew Abbott some credit here, but take a look and see what the Mets been doing lately versus lefties. Uh, New York Mets 160 WRC plus. They've been crushing them. Uh, and 257 play appearances in the last month. Last 2 weeks, New York Mets. Remember in the beginning of the season, they was terrible as hell. Or through midway through the season, 135 plate appearances, 193 WRC plus. Wow. What's the kid's name? Andrew Abbott. Andrew Abbott has been good. Lindor's got a bomb on him. Cedric Mullins got one. Not a lot of other glaring numbers, just a few hits and things of that nature. Um, he's given up 13 bombs to righties, and he's given up 2 bombs to lefties. At home, uh, one of those bombs came at home versus lefties, and of the 11 home runs he's given up to righties at home, um, 13 of them come at home. I mean, 7 of them come at home. So it's around about half. You know, um, Abbott's pretty decent though. You know what I'm saying? Lately, I could definitely take a look and see what he's been doing lately, game log wise. Um, Giving up more than 3 runs 4 times. It's not bad. New York Mets pitched good versus the Mets last time you seen them, giving up 2 earned runs. Crucial atmosphere here. Um, I think they are up. I think they are up. The Mets are up about 4 or 5 games on them, and this is a crucial atmosphere here, right? For the wild card things like that. So yeah, definitely. He's throwing that fastball 47% of the time, followed by that changeup. Um, this team here can hit the fastball, bro. So I'll single out that fastball. We're looking at the righties, right? So we see Lindor be hitting from the right side today, 8% K rate. Um, Vient knows has a 12% K rate. Yeah, right. Alonso, 8 bombs, six extra base hits, a 14 barrel rate with a 46% fly ball rate, right? Andrew Abbott's fly ball is up there a little bit, okay, at 35. So, don't be surprised. Let me see this again. Oh, Lindor's got a bomb on him. Okay. So, the fastball, bringing it back to last month, because last month we've seen a WRC plus was up pretty high, and as you can see, he's a lefty, so you don't see that many. You don't see that many lefties that much, and everything is green though. But it's a small sample size, so it is what it is, right? Not a big sample size. Last 2 months, I mean, whatever, still looking good though, right? That's just the fastball alone. I will drop the I'll drop the full pitch mix here, and then take a quick glance at these guys on the road, right? So hit the away switch here. Okay. Vietno 7 for 18, 3 extra base hits and a bomb, a 10% K rate. All right, that's full season on the road. Bring it back down. Last month, full pitch mix. Them motherfuckers green as hell. Shit. Damn. Marte, Vientos, Lindor 600, Tyrone Taylor 4 for 6. Gotta have to see who's going to be in this lineup. Vientos 18 barrel rate, fly ball, no line drive, fly ball, and shit looks there. Strikeouts was there on the road. Let's see. Not too much. I really don't even have to. Vientos on the road though, boy. He averaged an 100 extra velo on the road right there. Just something I just wanted to look at. That's all. Not nothing spectacular. Okay. It's been pick your poison type of shit with them, man. You know, Mark Vientos though, he's been looking interesting right now. Um, 40 fly ball, 40 pull air, uh, 2 bombs, 3 extra base hits in the last 2 weeks. Tyrone Taylor 4 for 5 in the last 2 weeks. You know, just smaller sample sizes because they lefties, right? But you know, they've been putting up runs. We definitely know this. They've been putting up runs. Flipping off to the lefties there, and I don't know what he's throwing to the lefties here. He's probably throwing the fastball 49% of the time for sure. So we'll single out that fastball again. And we know Soto and a few other guys like that fastball. As you can see, Soto at the top of the list. He's 11 for 39, 6 extra base hits, 4 bombs, 20 barrel rate on that fastball there. So we know Soto definitely likes that fastball. Nemo, Beatty, Soto lately, left on left. I'll throw the rest of them up there real quick. Jeff McNeil, 4 extra base hits and a bomb last month. Soto barrel rate is there. Bring it on in. Now we know bats get a semi bump in this ballpark. Run another check on the weather real quick. Just New York Mets and Cincinnati. A few showers around. I think the likely outcome is a dry game, or at least a game dry enough to avoid interruption. But it's possible a shower or storm popping could cause a delay. What's the weather to that game? 78 degrees, wind a little bit out that way, right? Okay. Um, hmm. Last month versus pitch mix. Soto's got a 30% K rate. And in fact, all these guys got a higher K rate. Barrel rates are there when they get a chance. And Soto's a 1 for 11. That's crazy work. Um, but he's been hitting the ball pretty hard, just not, getting the right launch angle and things like that on it. mm. Truly hard for me to buckle down on which one I want to, roll with. This is crazy. Crazy work here. Mm, 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 mm. I need to flip back over to the righties one more time. Vient knows is definitely somebody that I like. Peter Alonso. Ooh, I'm so undecided here. If I'm thinking about a bomb, it's too much. It's too much green. Sometimes that green can be fugazi, and definitely want to give the pitcher some props here. Don't forget. Don't forget. Abbott is pretty good. Okay. Mm-mm. Let me see something here. In general, he's got 223 batting average at home. He looks pretty good, man. He looks pretty good. Flip over to them Cincinnati boys, man, where we got David Peterson on the mound. Uh, David Peterson just gave up 8 runs to Miami. He gave up 6 runs right there to Atlanta and 4 to Cleveland. It's been kind of, you know what I'm saying? Uh, let's take a look. He's given up 9 home runs to lefties. He's given up 1 to righties. He's given up 8 on the road to righties. He's given up a 4. Right. So take a look at Austin Hayes, definitely. Always. And versus a lefty, for sure. You already know. He's probably got good history versus him. I think Austin Hayes, he's 0 for 4 versus him. Interesting. Spencer Steers got the bomb on him. Brian Hayes is 4 for 9 versus him, so the other Hayes. But I definitely like Austin Hayes unless this pitch mix looks kind of weird, right? So we'll take a look at it real quick. Going straight for the. He's pretty good versus lefties, though, as you can see. Only giving up one bomb with a 30% K rate. Since we was talking about the lefties, I'll look at the lefties for sure. No, actually, Austin Hayes is a righty. I'm sorry. So sinker 47%, slider 41%. He's throwing 2 pitches. The lefties, they don't look like nothing, right? TJ Friedel is 16 for 69. I don't know if he's did any of his damage back towards as of late, but he's not nobody I'm betting on. I'm telling you that shit right now. Flipping it on over to the righties here, where David Peterson is throwing their sinker 25% of the time, followed by that fastball slider. Um. Also Hayes lit up though, for sure. Versus pitch mix. You can look at the pitches here. He's giving up. I mean, he's 3 hits on that sinker and 10 hits on that fastball. So his top 2 of his 3, top 2 of his 5. Wow, he's throwing a lot of pitches, bro. I don't like that. But the barrel is up on both of those pitches for him. So that's pretty cool. The top 2. Um, Hayes has been a lefty specialist. I could take down the pitch mix here, and you could just see how he is versus lefties. It's batting 338 versus lefties in general. No pitch mix, just over the course of the season. So that's that, right? I can hit the home switch here versus pitch mix at home. Anajar. So Anajar, uh, he's batting 424. Anajar, Hayes, and Marte. Those been the staples as of late, right? So Anajar's batting 424 full season. Wee. That's what I like. I mean, I might not like him for a bomb or nothing, but man, 5 for 10 on the sinker, some for 20. I mean, he's been doing that. He's been balling. I can't even take it away from him. They really needed that acquisition. Last month, Matt McClain lately 3 for 7. Brian Hayes 6 for 16, and Anajar and Marte. Right, those been the only guys I've been looking at. Those are the only guys I've been betting on. Whatever, right? You can look at when I flip the home switch on them. Marte, Anajar, these guys be popping left and right, bro. Right. Not gonna lie, Anajar is a money maker. I was making money with him in Oakland. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, um, hmm. So as of late, this is what we're looking like as of late. Um, Marte last week he's 3 for 7 with a bomb. He's got a 92 average exit velo with the barrels up and stuff like that. Spencer Steer 1 for 2. Let me see Marte. Don't know if I'll take these guys for some bonds, but the usual suspects who I just named, like Anajar, Marte, Hayes, even Brian Hayes, these guys are on my at least a hit, right? But I haven't been betting on Brian Hayes. I ain't gonna lie, but Austin Hayes been somebody that I've always targeted versus lefties. But Anajar and Marte, I still have to put them guys above him for the consistency that they've been displaying as of late. So it is what it is. If I'm looking for hits or something like that, that's the thing. Pitching lean, I get a pitching lean towards Cincinnati still, right? So Interesting matchup. Since can 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 Andrew Abbott fight those bats off, right? Motherfucking Mets green. Um, and can these righties step up today? That's gonna be the tell, right? Uh, I ain't even talking about Ellie either, but can Hayes, can Marte, can Andujar, can Brian Hayes, can these guys, bring the bats, right? And if Andrew Abbott can hold them down, it is what it is. That's the tale of this game. As far as the Mets go, I don't know. I don't know. I can't even pinpoint the one I really want to go with, bro. If I was to take a bomb or something like this. Now, this ballpark, it produces runs. It produces runs, small ballpark. You can get in here and get busy, right? You got the right bats. They can come in here and start knocking shit. You see what Toronto just got finished doing in there. Um, Chicago White Sox, Detroit. I'm gonna look at them Chicago White Sox first for sure. I'm gonna look at them first. Definitely impressed with them boys. What they've been doing. Putting up runs. I like to see it for the next year. Even though that's not my team, I don't like them. I damn near can't stand them, but I can't show that, right? Um, but we got Flaherty on the mound. He's giving up 10 bombs to righties. Uh, he's giving up 12 bombs to lefties. On the road, of those lefties, he's given up of those 12 home runs on the road. He's given up 2 with a 24% K rate. Um, to righties, he's given up 10 bombs in general with a 30% K rate. On the road, he's given up 5 of them with a 26% K rate. So he does got that strikeout shit on the road versus righties. His barrel is kind of high, and we'll take a look. Right, we'll take a look at those righties right off the back. We do know he's a fastball pitcher. He's throwing that fastball 45% of the time, but he does possess a knuckle curve. He's giving up 4 bombs on that knuckle curve, and he can give up bombs on that fastball as well. So something interesting. I wanna slide that knuckle curve in there real quick just to see who's hit it, right? So Sosa has hit a bomb on it. Vargas 1 for 4 on it, but he got a 93 exit velo. Um, Meadroff 1 for 3. Okay, that's that. Uh, Running back to that fastball though, I know Sosa likes that fastball and Vargas, right? Sosa got 5 bombs on that fastball. Uh, Sosa got 5 bombs on that fastball. Vargas got 8. Um, the barrel is a little bit higher for Sosa, fly ball, and Vargas and Sosa up on the season. Curtis Mead, he's 10 for 32 on that fastball with 4 extra base hits. His fly ball is up a little bit. Bringing it on in a little bit. Just want to take a look. Need Sosa. Fly ball for Sosa's up. Cape Sinners is up on that fastball. Mm-hmm. Sosa. Mm, 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 mm. Last month, full pitch mix. Mm. Flaherty, huh? Hmm. Um, Let me take a look at Flaherty here. Corey Lee, he's been on one as of late. He's the only one that's got a bomb in his bomb. Looking at the whatever you want to call it. Oh, go back, go back, go back. Bang. Mm, um, the back door splits, 2 bombs for the lead off, 3 to the 2, 5 to the 3 and 4, right? 5 bombs to the 3, 5 bombs to the 4. So it's going to be interesting to see what this lineup is going to look like when it comes out. I've seen Sosa and Montgomery in that lineup like that in the first 4 or 5. So one of those going to be popping, right? Could be popping. Um, mm. Flipping over here to the lefties here. Um, don't know. I mean, don't know if I'm gonna pick on Flaherty today. If I do pick on him, it would be a bomb. Not picking a side or nothing like that for sure. But the lefties here, where he's giving up 12 bombs, he's throwing the fastball 48% of the time. He's giving up 8 home runs on that. Okay, so I'll definitely take a look at that. We know Flaherty can give up a bomb. Only thing about that, he has given up 12 bombs to lefties. Only 2 of them come on the road, but don't I'm not gonna let that scare me off of it if I decide I want to go there. Now Montgomery is not a big fan of that fastball. We know that. So it is what it is. Benintendi would be the guy that I would be looking at a little bit versus that fastball. But as of late here, we could look at it as of late, see who's been doing what. I know Benintendi's got a bomb off it lately. Teal does have a home run off of him. Barrel is down on the fastball, fly ball is up. Um, Exit velos for these guys right here, Teal, Quero, Baldwin. Two. Teal on that fastball alone. Last 2 weeks, he's 8 for 21, 92 extra velo, fly ball and pull there is there with 3 extra base hits. Talkman 4 for 7 last 2 weeks on that fastball. Quero showed the ability to hit it last 7 days. Okay. Last 7 days, Kyle Teal 3 extra base hits and a bomb, 96 exit velo. So he's still on one. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 5 times he's seen that fastball. He's hit it pretty hard. I'll go up to the last month and then drop in the rest of the pitches. 2 bombs for Teal, 5 bombs for Costa Montgomery. We know he's not the biggest fastball fan, but he might have one on it. So I'll take a look and see what he's got the other ones off of. Slider, right? So that's his third pitch. And then the sinker, he's only throwing a sinker 1%. Uh, so um, decent amount of barrel. Let's see. He's giving up 8 bombs on that fastball. This is the pitcher. Okay. Well, all I say, if Montgomery catch one, is you can kiss that motherfucker goodbye. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, that's what he's looking to do. That's what he's looking to do. I ain't even gonna lie to you, straight up. Cal Teal, on the other hand, somebody you could look at for hits. Like I say, he hit a bomb the other day. I think he's hit a few bombs as of late, but he did hit a bomb the other day. hmm Andrew Benintendi got a bomb as of late. His fly ball 50 and pulled is 50. 91 exit velo. I could bring it down to the last 2 weeks at least. Benintendi, 4 for 12, 60-50 fly ball. Home run candidates here would be Colson and Benintendi for me. Last week, Costa Montgomery's 3 bombs, 101 exit velo when he's not striking out. And when you're talking about striking out, last week or two, all these guys been striking out. And we know Jack Flaherty's got a high ass K rate. So that's that within a nutshell for the White Sox. Flipping it on over here to the Detroit boys. Shane Smith. Shane Smith is somebody I usually don't target a lot. I just have the luck factor with me with Shane Smith. I just I don't. I sometimes especially man. I learned my lesson earlier. It's probably just a me thing, right? But sometimes I stay away from this mark, man. Um, um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 7 starts, giving up more than 2 runs once. in the last 7 starts. Blanked Detroit. He blanked them. Like, fucked me up. Um, he actually blanked them twice already this year. He's already blanked them twice. Both times he's seen them, he blanked them, right? Um, both times he's seen them, he was at home. So now he'll be on the road, okay? Where he pitches a little bit worse on the road. Um, pitches worse to lefties on the road. He's giving up 7 bombs, okay? Okay. So this might be the spot where they might be able to get him at, okay? So to lefties, he's giving up 11 bombs. Those are where the usual suspects are at. On the road versus lefties, of those 11 bombs, he's giving up 7. To righties, he's giving up 4 bombs. On the road versus righties, he's got a higher walk rate. 2 of those bombs come on the road versus righties. So we'll look at the lefties, where he's throwing fastball 49% of the time, followed by the changeup, and it's looking pretty good here and there. But I'll throw that fastball up there and see which one of these lefties want to feast on that. Now we got Kerry Carpenter. He's got 13 extra base hits and 10 bombs on that. And he did hit a bomb recently, so that's something, you know what I'm saying, that, you want to take heed to. Riley Green got a high K rate on it, but, he's got 8 bombs on it. More than likely, like I say, more than likely him and Kerry Carpenter, they always be twinning, right? So last month versus fastball, Riley Green 10 hits, 6 extra base hits, 2 bombs, 26 barrel. The 2 bombs for Kerry Carpenter, 2 hits, those are 2 bombs, and his barrel rate is 13%. Fly ball, pull air is up for him, and fly ball and pull air is up for Riley Green. The average for Kerry Carpenter is down, but when he did hit the ball, they were bombs. Average exit velo 99, right? Last 2 weeks here, Riley Green 5 for 13, 3 extra base hits, no bombs. Fly ball is up for him, and Carey. Fly ball is up. Okay. 100 exit velo average. Let me see. So Carey's trying to go, right? So this is Carey versus his fastball. Last 2 weeks, exit velo. Strikeout, 100, strikeout, 98, 99, 100, 96, 97, 103, strikeout, 97, 106, right? Carey, yeah. Shane Smith, he's trying to go. He's seeing that fastball okay. It's just a matter of time of when he's going to see it well, right? Nobody has a home run off him. And that, like I said, he blanked them both times. So it is what it is with that. My Detroit bettors out there, they're going to be like, they're going to be trying to get his ass. Watch. Last time he faced that fastball versus the right, he crushed it for a bomb versus the Mets. That was on the 3rd. So right now, I just feel like he's probably bet on, right? That's how you usually do it. These guys, they get hot, things of that nature. Full pitch mix last month. Kerry Carpenter, 3 bombs, 5 extra base hits. Riley Green, 22 barrel rate, 8 extra base hits, 4 bombs. Let me take a look here. His exit velo. Last time he hit a home run on his pitch mix has been the 24th. Okay. The 24th, last time he hit a bomb on his pitch mix. Ed, I already know. He didn't blank y'all ass twice too. Man, Joe, I'm trying to tell you, hey, damn that fastball, man. The last month he been seeing that motherfucker, boy. Woo. Okay. I couldn't even fake. I'll tell you what, looking at these lefties, you could probably take Riley Green and a bomb for a bomb and Kerry Copter for a bomb solo and see if one of them get there for you. You'll probably still be profitable. Taking a look at the numbers here for these home runs, right? You can still be profitable. I'm just looking at DraftKings right now, but you could take a home run for You can take a home run for if you're betting straight. You can take a home run for Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, and Coastal Montgomery. And if one of them hit, you're gonna be good. You ain't gonna lose no money. Actually, you're gonna be on the green. If you take a home run for all one of those for all three of them, you'll be in the green. And then you could when I take a look at these righties here, then you could probably bet four of them. And you hit two, you really in the green. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just having to parlay that shit. Last 7 days, Riley Green, 5 for 11. Like I said, Kerry Carpenter, you just got the weight on him, right? But he's hit a home run as of late. I think you could, it's that's how they do it, though. You know that. Just lately they just they get hot, they start hitting home runs in bunches. Um, the righties, big torque now, right? So he's given up 4 bombs to righties. He's been looking pretty good on the road to righties, only giving up 2. Higher walk rate, so that's something we want to take a look at. Walk rate on the road. He is throwing the fastball 39% of the time. He's giving up 1 bomb on that. Who likes the fastball over here? Probably who's the guy to be hitting number 2, right? Gleber, Jake Rogers, Torkelson 14. He's got a high barrel rate on it. It's got a high fly ball on it. Torkelson, he's doing the carry, his best carry impersonation right now. He's 2 for 12, 16 on in the last 2 weeks. No bombs. Fly ball is high for Torkelson along with Torres. He's 0 for 13 on that fastball. So, last month here I throw the pitch mix in all the way up in there. And don't know if we get somebody like Jamal Jones or Rogers in the lineup, but Jake Rogers, huh? Jamal Jones, them 2 hits. All right, not trying to spend a lot of time and nothing like that. Favorite bats are going to be those lefties, right? If I had to rank those 2 lefties, don't know. I mean, would have to say Riley, then Carey. Carey's a little bit due. I definitely like to catch these guys when they're getting hot, so he could be getting there. Milwaukee versus Pittsburgh. Milwaukee, it pains me to say, but they've been on one, right? They got Oviedo on the mound for Pittsburgh, and we got Priest on the mound for Milwaukee. Let me flip this real quick and see if we get a lineup for the Chicago Cubs. And they should be out. Both of them should be out by now. Right. So Bush, Happ, Suzuki, Armstrong, no Tucker. Swanson in that 7 hole. He's giving up 7 bombs to that 7 hole and 7 bombs to the cleanup. Horner don't strike out. Castro in there. Matt Shaw looked good at times. Wood, Abrams, Lyle cleaning up. Don't mind him for hits, runs, and RBIs. Riley Adams, I like him for a hit at least. CJ hits, runs, and RBIs. Multiple hits. Wood hits all the way to a home run. Doing hit parlays, HRR parlays, or something like that. Uh, Wood, Abrams, Lyle, Riley Adams. Bush, Happ, Suzuki, Crow. Nico not striking out. Okay. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. All right. Over here though. All right, Oviedo. What is he doing? Slider 54% of the time. Mm. Churio. Monsterio. Monasterio. Churio, huh? Damn. This got a good ass history on that motherfucking slider. 13 extra base hits and 6 bombs. Damn. Jackson Churio. Mm. Vaughn got 4 bombs on that with a 15 barrel rate. Andrew Vaughn. Monsterio. 7 for 14. Mm. They finna hit his ass. Contreras as of late. 2 bombs, 6 for 16. Monsterio, 2 bombs, 4 for 48. I mean, 4 for 8. I'm sorry. Fly ball is up for Monsterio. Jackson Churio, lately, 2 for 2 since he's been back with a bomb. Mm. Wow. Durbin, Monsterio, Contreras, Churio, 99 exit velo. Strikeout, ground out, fly out, double, single, home run, single. Mm. Durbin, 5 extra base hits, 2 bombs, home run, line out, ground out, single, double, single, home run. Wow. Double, strikeout, ground out. Wow. Mm. Y'all know I'm hating on these motherfuckers. Straight up. I ain't finna stunt. I'm hating like a motherfucker on these motherfuckers. I'm a Cubs fan. mm. What's the helly? Oh, wait a minute. What did I just see there? Okay, well, what's the team totals looking like? 4.5 at least. 4.5. I like this 4.5. At Pirates in a big ballpark. So, I don't know. You can look at extra base hits and stuff like that too, right? Uh, extra base hits. So, based off what we just seen, we only looked at the righties. Um, take a look at some doubles here. Uh, oh, that's runs. Stolen base, singles, doubles. 245 for Jackson Cheerio. Terrain. How my phone run down, man? Straight up. How my phone battery go running now? I ain't even doing that. Durbin 380 for a double. He's got 22. Jackson Jackson Churio got 30 doubles. Okay. Uh yeah. Okay. Then go to the lefties here. Uh Fastball slider. Yelich, Terrain. Frelick, Terrain 9 for who he's batting 500, man. Wow. Terrain, bro. Double, line out, home run, strikeout, strikeout, flyout, single, single, strikeout, home run, single, double, strikeout, strikeout, home run, single. Bryce Terrain, man. Yelich, Frelick. Well, team total over. Looking at the lineup and what we just seen, I mean, lineups ain't out, but Terrain, Churio, Yelich, Contreras that time, Frelick, Collins, Durbin. Shh. Team total over. What the hell? What the helly? Maybe louder that motherfucker. I don't know. Some doubles and all that, man. Churio. Damn, Bryce Terrain, Churio. Those probably my favorite two bats right there, but Yelich right behind them, like, South Relic right there can hit. We still got Vaughn, Collins, and Durbin back there. Yeah. Team total over, man. Straight up. Um, Win, lose, or draw. We have Oviedo on the mound. I mean, sorry, Quinn Priester here. Now Priester's giving up 6 bombs to lefties, and then to righties, Priester's giving up 11 bombs to righties. I don't know if they lost yet, man. They've been on a monster win streak with him in the lineup. I'll flick it over to the lefties right here and just do a quick drive by. More than likely, I'm not betting on none of these guys, but I'll do a quick drive by here and just I'll bring it in as of late here. See what they've been doing. More than likely, I probably won't be betting on them, but mm, Spencer Horwitz or something like that, Reynolds for a hit or something like that, I can talk off of. But I won't be betting on them guys, man. I'm gonna save myself a little time here. Just do a quick drive by on them. Triolo 8 for 20. He had been hot last 7 days. McCutcheon's 4 for 8. Don't want no parts of none of these guys, man. Milwaukee moneyline parlays, run line straights. Let's keep it moving. Baltimore and the Dodgers. Where we got we'll look at Baltimore first, and we'll have Tyler Glass now on the mound. I probably don't want to fuck with this game either, but it is what it is. Tyler Glass now on the mound. What's the line for this one here? Over under 9. Okay. Glass now is giving up 5 bombs to righties. To lefties, he's giving up 5 bombs. So 5 and 5 on the road. He's giving up 1 bomb, but he'll walk some lefties and stuff like that. On the road to righties, he's giving up 1 bomb to lefties, 1 bomb to righties. 29% K rate to righties. To lefties, 15% K rate on the road. So what we'll do is take a look at those lefties real quick and see what he's throwing. Fastball, curveball, slider, sinker, right? Um, Gunner, Colton. Is Gunner hurt? No. Colton. Okay. Hmm. A few of he'll walk some folks too. A few of these. So he's got no walks here. 4 walks there. 1 walk. 4, 2, 5. 1, 1, 1, 3, 5, 4. Baltimore hadn't faced Baltimore this season. And a couple guys got some walk rates. Jackson Holiday, 24%. That's on this pitch, though, right? Uh, actually, I'll throw in the full pitch mix right now. Holiday's got a high walk rate. Carson, Rushman, Gunner. His pitches is worse to lefties on the road. So that's an instances where he could walk. Gunner versus these pitches here, he looks good versus what? The fastball for sure. His dominant pitch, 15 extra base hits, 5 bombs. Um, he's only given up 2 bombs on that. So, you know, we know he's got that good K stuff too. So, it is what it is. 2 of his top 3 pitches, he's batting, well, 3 of the 4 pitches, he's batting 300 on it. So I could talk about a hit or anything like that. Jackson Holiday, um, 4 home runs on that fastball, 4 on that slider. He's been 300 on 3 or 4 of his pitches, so he's definitely in play for a hit as well. Bringing it on in right about the last 3 weeks. Carlson, 5 extra bases, 2 bombs. Mm, Basilio. Gunner's got 2 bombs. Colson's got 2 bombs as of late. Colson strikeouts are up. Gunners are down. 7 day. Holiday 4 for 9. Samuel Basilio, 3 extra base hits and a bomb. Gunnar Henderson, 4 for 7. Mm, if I'm looking for hits and stuff, okay, right? If you've been betting against the Dodgers, you've been winning money. I ain't gonna say printing money, but man, you've been winning money because they've been losing. Uh, the righties, like, it's got a 36% K rate to righties. I'm gonna look at the last 2 weeks. Jeremiah Jackson, 9 for 29, last 2 weeks. 2 bombs, 3 extra base hits, 7 days. Um, Mountcastle 5 for 13, last 7 days. Big time strikeouts rates for the last week or two. So don't know what his strikeouts is. And they might have try to fit in more lefties, but the righties do have some strikeout stuff here. Okay. Mountcastle, huh? Let's see something. Last 2 weeks. I'm not gonna try to squeeze nothing up out of there. Dodgers. Kremer. So Kremer, 8 bombs to righties, to lefties, 13 bombs. At home versus lefties, 5 of those bombs come at home versus lefties. And then of those 8 bombs at home, 6 of them come at home. He's higher K rate to righties at at a uh, at a 21% at home. His K rate to righties go up a little bit more. I don't know how that works. And then to lefties, he's got an 18% K rate. And then he's pitching his worst to lefties probably. So we'll take a look there. Kremer, we'll get his name up there. Jackson does like his pitching outs over, I want to say. Speaking of Jackson, I can do a quick intermission. I did do Jackson's. I did a short. I'll give you guys. Let's just see what he says again here. Run through it one time. Uh, Judge for a bomb. Bush for a bomb. Alonzo. Devers. Manzardo. Nemo for a hit. Um, Bellinger for a hit. Uh, Wilson Contreras. William for a hit. Um, Rodriguez, Julio for a hit. San Diego Padres money line in course. Pablo over 3.5 strikeouts. Don't know how I feel about that. He's just coming back. Chris Sale over 7.5 strikeouts. Couldn't talk off of that. Over an 8 of 10. Kremer over 15.5 pitching outs. They expect him to pitch okay here, or at least make it to that. Over 4.5 strikeouts for Abbott. They expect him to get the Mets. He's over in 7 of 10. Toll, whatever, how you say that, 14, 4.5 strikeouts over. So they like a lot of overs here today. But we'll see. Rounding it on back. Kremer. Conforto's got a bomb. He's the only one who's got a bomb. He's 3 for 3. Teoscar Hernandez, 4 for 15. Okay. His batting splits, hot spots, whatever you want to call it, weak spots. 5 home runs to that 2 slot. 2 home runs to that 3 slot, 4 home runs to that 4 slot. Freddie's been there as of late, and then 4 home runs to that 6 slot. 5 home runs to number 2. Somebody like Mookie would be right there. You can look at the projected lineup and see that, Mookie's right there in the projected lineup. We'll see what the rest of it's going to be like when the lineups come out. He's throwing splitter, fastball, curveball, interesting pitches. San Francisco just hit him up, gave up 7. Then Houston gave up 6 to Houston. Houston, he blanked Houston at first, and then Houston came right back the next week and gave him 6. So he can give up some runs. We'll see what's going to happen. Not going to hold my breath for this team, though. I've been doing good not betting with these guys. Freddie Freeman, Ohtani, 21 bombs, 26 extra base hits. Muncy, I don't know when he's coming back, if he's not back. Freddie, where have you been hitting of his pitches? Whew. So the splitter, Freddie likes that splitter. He's batting 400 on it with 3 extra base hits. And then the fastball, 44 for 148. He's batting around 300 on all his pitches. I know he's averaging about a 300 batting average on his pitch mix, 317. So that's that. Um, bring it in the last lately. See what you've been doing though. See what they've been doing. You, Otani, of course. Last week, Otani got a bomb. 1 for 12 for Freddie. Mm. Uh, righties. Would definitely like to see what Mookie, since he's going to be in that second slot. Would definitely like to see what Mookie, 8 for 20, 8 for 40. Mm. 3 weeks. His Rojas 10 for 23 last 3 weeks. Will Smith 7 for 23 with 2 bombs. Mookie Betts 370. 2% K rate for Mookie. Batting 270. Bring it in a little bit more. Will Smith 5 for 13 with 2 bombs. Average 100 exit velo. 40% K rate. Probably about 4 hits right there. 5 hits. Let's see what the exit velo look like. So the fastball, sinker, fastball. He'd be trying to catch that fastball. His exit velo is looking good. Prior to that, he just had 5 strikeouts in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strikeout. Then hit a bomb. Strikeout after that. Ground out. Then exit velo's been looking good since then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Averages, huh? But he's throwing that cutter and that sinker more than anything. Tricky. Rojas, just in case he's in the lineup. The sinker. He's hitting that sinker. He's 4 for 6 on that sinker, Rojas. So that's some as of late. So that's something to take heed to. Um, okay, last 7 days. Yeah. Rojas. Keep an eye out on Rojas. Will Smith. Pages. Mookie. None of those guys really striking out as of late. So we'll see what's gonna happen, man. Straight up. Keep an eye out for Rojas. Will Smith could be, they'll be hunting that. They'll be hunting that fastball though. A lot of them guys they don't agree with their cutter and stuff like that. Otani is, the bat here. If I'm looking for somebody to go yard, on the Dodgers side, Toronto. Take a look at Toronto versus Cam Shitler here. Uh, Schlittler is giving up 4 bombs to righties, and to lefties is giving up 2. Right. Gosman on the mound here. I know Judge has gotten him a few times, maybe 5 or 6 times, with the history that they working with. Um, Judge got him for 6 bombs. Rosario 2, Stanton 3, 1 for McMahon, 1 for Goldie. Goldie's batting 500 on him. Judge 350, McMahon 350, Stanton 296. Um, hmm. I don't think Jazz will be in the lineup here. I don't think. Uh, he's throwing that fastball 56% of the time, followed by that splitter. throwing 2 pitches, 8 bombs on that fastball. Hmm. Um, I'm quite sure he's seen the Yankees as of late. Right here, gave up 1 run. That was a bomb. Then he gave up 2 runs, no bombs. Hmm. So the lefties, it's got 22% K rate to lefties there. Bring it in the last 3 weeks. Jazz, Grisham's been on one. That's just the fastball alone. McMahon, though, 21 barrel rate. Mmm. Cody, 1 for 13. 83 fly ball. He's getting the ball in the air. Jazz might not be playing. Grisham, high K rate, 100 exit velo. Rest of the pitches right here. Mm. At this point, I don't even think you need to look at the righties. You just need to look at the lefties. Where they at? On the road. How about Gosman on the road? 2 bombs. Mm. McMahon is an interesting soul right now. Single, single, strikeout, double, double, strikeout, strikeout. Flip to them righties. Fastball, splitter, slider. See if anybody hit that splitter. Not really. Judge 1 for 24 on that splitter. Damn. With a 50, almost 60% K rate. Stanton, Judge. Fastball here. Judge and Stanton definitely home run candidates. We know who they are. We know what they do. The lefties, though, I struggle with picking the right one for a home run, but they definitely in play. Flipping over here to Toronto here. I think I want to like Toronto a little bit better, probably. Looking at the righties here, he's got a 9. He's got a 9 barrel rate versus righties, bro. 4 home runs. At home, he got 25% K rate, but at home his K rate goes up a little bit more too, at 29%. Barrel's still there. To lefties, um, Schiffner is giving up 2 home runs to lefties, 28% K rate, 25% K rate at home versus lefties, bro. Um, to lefties, don't know what he's throwing, but he's 60% fastball, 20% 6% K curveball. Um, Toronto. He hadn't faced Toronto. Oh, yes, he has. He's given up 2 runs, no bombs. That was back in July, July 22nd to be exact. I'll get a fastball up here for these lefties, and then see who comes out to play. Uh, Varsho 7 bombs, Addison Barger 4 bombs. 3 weeks, Varsho 3 bombs in 3 weeks. hmm Barger, Varsho both got bombs within the last week. Probably some of those bombs that came out of Cincinnati. I'll throw the full pitch mix up right here, which would only be two. Opafito, Fido, whatever you want to call it, batting 400. Don't know when the last time. Uh, yeah, he's probably hurt. 3 weeks. Same old song. Varsho's got 4 bombs. If I'm looking for bombs, it's going to be Varsho and Addison Barger here. Of course, same old song, right? For the righties, though, fastball 45%. Fastball 45%. Huh? I ain't even gonna single it out. I'm gonna go to the last month though. Kirk barrel up, Straw, Springer batting 424, just crushing, right? 9 for 25 on that fastball in the last month, batting 600 on that slider and 700 on that fucking sweeper. This boy here has been on one, straight up, on one. 2 weeks. Springer, Bo, Kirk. Mm, 7 days. Bo with a 16 barrel rate. Springer with a 27 barrel rate. Kirk. What's the line? Plus money with Toronto. I might have to take that plus money, and it could be the plus money. It could also be the over, right? If I'm probably picking a side here, it's probably going to be the Blue Jays and the over. That's how I'll look at that. Probably. Any weather implications? Let's see. Yankees. Not for this game. Yep. That's what I'll be looking at. Um, should be like a what? There's gonna be something they need to. The Yankees need to get these games, I believe. Right? Yeah. Starting to heat up. Miami and Philly. Let me see. Beyozo. Over under 8. Mm. Beyozo, huh? Michael McGreevy. Astros. Merrill Kelly. Hunter Brown. Pablo. Michael Waka. I do not feel like I want to go through all these games here. Don't want nothing to do with these guys here. Let me see something, Beyozo. It is Texan. I think that hmm, what am I gonna look at? Bills a little bit. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know how long this guy's gonna go. Let me see something. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know how long he's gonna go. I don't. So I'll probably I don't know how long this guy's gonna go. It's just crazy work here. Who we got? Sanchez on the mound. Where are they? On the road. Mm, mm. I'll take a look, man. Drive by, right? Uh, Philly bats. Let me see. Hmm. Hmm. Pitching is worse to lefties. Cutter, fastball, whatever, right? Schwarber's got 20 bombs on this pitch mix. Two on that cutter. Barrel's high on all that shit, man. His ass is in trouble. I mean, if he can't get only a 13% K rate, hell no. Schwarber, Harper. That's why I'm looking at these lefties real quick. Harper 385 on that cutter. 2 bombs. Hmm. Change up. I'm looking at them lefties for sure. I'm looking at Schwarber and Harper. Kepler got 9 bombs. Marsh got 5 bombs. Stott, Schwarber, 99 exit velo. Hmm. Harper, 30% barrel. Fly ball, 10% K rate. Kepler's fly ball is up. Stott's fly ball is up. Yeah. I'm looking at these lefties. Get a pitcher lean towards uh, Philly. Christopher Sanchez. Miami ain't the best versus lefties, man. Straight up. Miami ain't the best versus lefties here. Let me see. 63 WRC plus the last month. 73 WRC plus last 2 weeks. 166 plate appearances. 84. So, you know, you get somebody like Christopher Sanchez on the road. Mm. He went 8 at Miami last time he faced them. Giving up more than 4 runs 3 times. More than 3 runs 3 times. Coming off a seven outing there. His pitching outs could be in play, should be in play. Uh, 5.5 strikeouts, minus 145, juiced up. You can get 18 and a half pitching outs for him at plus 100. You could also get the win for him at minus 135. He's got a good chance to get the win. If these guys win, he's got a good chance to get the win to help offset. If you want to just like if you don't want to lay that 261 juice, he's got a good chance. He's got a chance to hit the get the win here, right? So minus 135 for the win. That's something that you could also look at. Okay, try to cut some corners around that juice because it's got a Phillies money line 261. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you can mix and match those props. I know you can mix and match a lot. Like if you wanted to go with 5Ks, I don't know if they let you get that though. If they let you cross those up, let's see, 5Ks and a win. Yes. No. 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 They'll let you do the K's and the win. They'll let you do the K's and the outs. They'll let you do that, but they won't let you do the K's and the win, which is fine. I'm cool with that. How about the outs and the win? No. I'm trying to be gritty like a motherfucker, but you gotta see, gotta test the waters, right? All right. Philly or nothing for me in this spot. I know these boys can get pesky. Miami boys can get pesky, but back on the train, back on the back on the Philly on the Christopher Sanchez train. I ain't gonna lie. Right? I ain't gonna stunt like I'm not. Um, Let me take this down real quick. One thing I do want to do real quick is now I do got a link. If you're on X or Facebook or whatever, I am primarily on YouTube. I do have a link. Uh, I do have a link there. You could, if you because you can't copy. I mean, you can't comment and things like that unless you're on my YouTube or whatever the case may be. But you know, you guys can follow. Uh, I need to send a message real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I'll drop a link to this. And if you're watching, man, drop a like. Let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. You know. What I'll do is I'll drop the link into the chat on X if that works. And I'll drop the link. Oh, the link is on top of the. Okay, it's already up there. I'll put it in the comments as well of this post. You can sub to my YouTube if you want. That's where I'm at no matter what. You want to support the channel, I do have memberships, channel memberships, $2.99, whatever the case may be. I haven't opened up my Dub Club, but I do have that. I'll be opening that back up soon. That was probably like, for my supporters, if you want to support me, I think that was about $5.99 or $5 a month. Shit, less than what, 10 cents a day or some shit. I don't know. Um, Next here, I'm getting ready to start dropping plays in there though. I am, because I ain't gonna be able to do all this here. And in NFL stuff like that, and NBA, you're gonna want those numbers and those lines early, and that's why they'll be hitting that first. Was thinking about dropping a week promo in there. Uh, let's let people come in for free for a week, but we'll see. If anybody's interested in that, they can definitely DM me on X or wherever, and I'll be posting more on my YouTube. Um, yeah, so moneyline parlays, run line straights for me. I do like Philly a little bit better at home, but hey, it is what it is. Let's keep it moving. Um, Now, time I need to do some quick drive-bys, man, because it's getting late. About to hit the 2 hour mark, so it's definitely getting late here. So just kind of like want to do a quick drive-by here. We got Chris Sale and Logan Gibbert on the mound. Uh, I'm off the bat. I know I'm going to have some interest in Chris Sale strikeouts here. Probably, yeah. Depending on where the line is at, something like that. We'll see. Unless they just come out here just hot, right? Um, so this will be his second game back after being gone for over 2 months. Uh, how many pitches did he throw? Sale threw 78 pitches, went 9 Ks against Philly. So, uh, he'll be at home. Now, Seattle definitely would like to get out of that ballpark. Um, Seattle last 30 days, number 1 number 2 in striking out versus left-hand pitching. Last 14 days, Seattle 131 plate appearances, 128 WRC plus, and 10% no 19% K rate. So interesting, right? So they hit some lefties as of late. Seattle did. Interesting. Well, last 30 days on the road here versus lefties, last 30 days. So whatever damage they did, looks like they might have done most of their damage versus lefties. Um, I think he threw like 78 pitches. If not mistaken here. Let me get the Seattle boys up there. Don't know if I want to target bats here. I don't. What is it's probably 6.5. Chris Sale K's. Ooh, 8.5. I can't do it. Out 17.5 at the parlay piece. I don't mind that. 8.5 Ks. Last month for the lefties, like some strikeouts gonna be there. I don't. I mean, I don't. I don't know. If you like it, then I love it. I just don't know if I'll get there. Last month versus lefties here. Uh, Kyle Riley looked good, of course. Whatever. Randy Rosarina, Julio Rodriguez barrel rate, and his exit velo is up. Oh man, let me see what this exit velo looked like for him. Ground out, pop out, line out, single fly out, home run, ground out, fly out. That was since the 29th, though. So last 2 weeks, probably they fell off a little bit. Kyle Riley, two bombs. Uh, Randy Rosarina. Randy Rosarina historically hits lefties well. Sale, wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't have a bomb off Chris Sale. I can take a look real quick. Randy Rosarina does have a home run on him. Okay. If you just want to take a look at the splits, well, I'm not going to take too much consideration into for sale because I think he can sit a lot of these motherfuckers down. But lead off, the most home runs he's given up to this season is to the lead off, only 2, right? So don't think it's one of the games I'm probably going to be targeting bats. I ain't gonna lie, or one of the sides. Now we can flip it over to the Atlanta side of things where we have Logan Gilbert on the mound and take a look here at Logan Gilbert. Ooh. Mackie, what up, Mac? 6 of his last 7, he's given up a bomb. That fastball. Hmm. Ozuna last month. 28 barrel rate, 98 exit velo, 4 extra base hits, 2 bombs. Mm. Feels like an under spot here, but we'll look at the lefties real quick. What time that game come on? 120. Okay, bet. Oh, son. What about lately? 3 weeks. Ozzy been warm. Ozzy has been warm. 13% K rate. Getting back to that Ozzy of old, like last two years ago. 91 exit velo. Ozzy been warm. Michael Harris cooling off. Exit velo still there. Strikeouts moving up for him. Olsen. Don't feel like they're gonna be able to manufacture a lot of runs. I ain't gonna lie. I could be wrong, but just don't have that feel for me. It's got an underfeel to me. This game, I'll probably just fall back here. And I probably about just fall back here. Cleveland and Tampa Bay. We do have weather implications here. A cluster of storms around during the game. You can't really time or pinpoint these Tampa Bay area storms. But I say there's a decent shot of some sort of delay here. Pre-game radar should be helpful to us to give us a bit more info. Okay, so we do know that this Tampa Bay Rays ballpark is smaller, right? So that is what it is. What it is with that situation. I'll look at the Tampa Bay Rays first, where we got Gavin Williams to lefties. He's giving up 11 bombs with a 13 walk rate. Exit velo is up, whatever. On the road there, of those 11 bombs, he's giving up 4, but he still will walk some folks. To righties, he's giving up 9 bombs. Excuse me. On the road, of those 9 bombs, he's giving up 7. So we'll take a look at those righties first, right? Um, we'll take a look at those righties first. Um, hmm, interesting. Uh, what's he throwing? Fastball, he's giving up 4 bombs on that. It's giving up 4 bombs on that cutter. My shit dying faster than usual, man. Straight up. All right. Hmm. I ain't gonna single out not one. Then we'll just roll with it. Um. Yandy Diaz, 295 batting average. Junior Caminero, 31 extra base hits and 20 bombs. Taking a look at the pitch distribution and stuff like that, where he's hitting the fastball, he's hitting that. Okay, he's hitting a decent amount of his pitches here. Okay, so bring that in just to see what's going on as of late. Caminero, Yandy Diaz, batting 500. Caminero, 9 extra base hits, 6 bombs. Caminero, hot, boy, hot, fresh off the press. Last 2 weeks, 6 extra base hits, 4 bombs, barrel rate up, K percentage up, average up. Diaz average up 400 last 2 weeks. Uh, 7 days for these guys. Both of them batting 400. Both of these boys cooking. Caminero barrels just higher. No strikeouts for neither one, Caminero or Diaz. Both of them cooking, right? And of course, I mean, Belo, that's going to be the next victim. I mean, the next guy over here that's going to look pretty good. Uh, and of course, 19 and 11. Magnum, 37 of 4. Let me see what Magnum looks like here, just in case he pops up in the lineup. He's going to be somebody that you're probably going to want to look at for at least for hits, right? Or extra base hits, but hits though. He loves that curveball. Five betting 500 on that curveball, and then that 339 on that fastball. He's got a few extra base hits on all of them. So Magnum looks like this is a pitch mix that Magnum likes. So be on the lookout for Magnum, right? Uh, I probably won't look at him for bombs or nothing like that, but to get out there and get pesky. Um, Chandler Simpson batting 325. We're gonna look at him for if you think he can get on base, he's going. So the stolen base prop is in play. Brandon Lowe for the bombs. We already know that. But he's been kind of disappointing in that area as of late. I don't know if he went yesterday, so don't quote me on that. But I have been looking at him for go yard. I thought I lost about 3 days in a row on him, and now at this point, I'm probably chasing right, chasing that ghost. So yeah, but three bombs there. Um, hmm. Last month, three bombs. Last 2 weeks. So Josh Lowe have been it has been warm. I ain't gonna lie. Magnum 5 for 8 in the last 2 weeks. Uh, Chandler Simpson 1 for 11. Brandon Lowe 3 for 11. So lately they've been kind of cooling off a little bit. I don't know if I should wait on Brandon Lowe or try to still catch him. Right. I don't know. So, but Yandy and Caminero's been hot right now. Chandler Simpson, I mean, and Magnum look like those guys have been, on doing a little something. And Josh Lowe, Josh, not Brandon, Josh. As of late, we do know Brandon got that power though. He's got that power. They bomb candidates for me. Um, Griffin Jacks. What is this here? So who's going to be the primary? He's going to be an opener. I ain't Seymour. So whatever, right? I ain't even gonna go with this one though. I'm gonna move off this one. Um, the openers and shit that kind of throw me off a little bit. I can look at both of them, but I'm not. Uh, Manzardo was on the list for Jackson for a home run. If you guys wanted to check that out, but it is what it is. Kansas City at Minnesota. Now we got Pablo. I don't know how long he's gonna go. I could take a look at Pablo though. He's just getting back, right? Pablo. I don't know. I don't even. They shouldn't, man. I don't know. I don't know if I want to fuck around with Pablo, man. Take a look at his game logs and what he's been doing. Hasn't pitched since May 3rd, and in the minors, he had 1, 2, 3 starts, 2, 5, and 7. I forgot what the injury was. 18 Ks and 16 innings there, giving up 2 bombs and a few walks. So before that, prior to that, when he left back in June, he was in a decent form. I want to say he had only given up he had given up 5 home runs, 61 strikeout in 60 innings, so he was on par. But uh mm, Kansas City, he had seen Kansas City, gave them 6 Ks, 3.5 Ks. I don't know. I don't want to stress it though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to stress it. Um, I don't even want to look at this game, but what do we got for a total here? Vinny went yard yesterday, I heard. Over under 8, just not you know what I'm saying? And then I gotta look at it though. I gotta look at it. Michael Walker. Let me see. Michael Walker. Mm, He didn't gave up 3 bombs to Minnesota this season. Cody Clemens, Ryan Jeffers, Michael Walker. 3 bombs to lefties, 10 bombs to righties. Let's look at those Minnesota bats. Michael Walker's throwing. Change up a bunch of shit, man. Straight up. I don't like that. Mm. Can't even key in on them like I want to. Minnesota last month versus all these pitchers. Luke Keishow's definitely in play for a hit. Buxton. Um, Keishaw, Buxton. Keishaw and Buxton for the righties. Jeffers 4 for 8. Buxton 4 for 10. Keishaw 5 for 11. Buxton 30 barrel rate, 98. Average exit velo, 9% K rate, 55 fly ball, 44 pull, air, 4 extra base hits. One last week. Buxton probably ready to go. He is ready to go. Coming off a double, a triple, ground out, fly out, triple, fly out, strikeout, line out, home run. All these extra velos look good. He's ready to crack something, right? 2 triples in the last week. Impressive. And a bomb. Yeah. Um, Jeffers last week. Okay. Um, Keisha. Single, 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 line out, ground out, double, strikeout, single, pop out. Not much power there, but you can look at him for a hit. For sure. Go back up to the last 2 weeks. Keisha, 10 for 19. Okay. Definitely Buxton. Rush Lewis got 2 bombs in the last 2 weeks, too. Buxton, okay. How about just staying right here the last and flipping over to the lefties for the last month? 3 bombs for Wallner. High ass K rate. Fly balls as high as hell with the pull. 50-50. Whew, it's a lot of red there. Yikes. Last 2 weeks. It's really nothing I can do to help that out. Wallner, power numbers and exit velo is there. Fly ball and 60. So he's a home run candidate for sure. Um, Home run candidates, Buxton, Wallner. Hits, Keishel. Maybe Jeffers, but Keishel, I put Keishel in front of Jeffers for a hit. And judging how the lineup's going to come out, I don't know. But if this is it, I mean, I don't know. Buxton definitely is hits all the way up to a home run. Jeffers, you can look at him for a hit. Keisha, you can look at him for a hit. Wallner's a bomb candidate. Last, 2 weeks to a month. Rich Lewis got a bomb or two, but I'm not going there. Flipping it over here. Flipping it over here. Pablo, like, I don't know, man. Let me put Pablo up there. Fuck it. Kansas City. Um, 3 weeks. 3 bombs for Vinny, 3 for Yaz, 1 for Frazier. That's how it's gonna look for me. Those are the guys that I would consider if I'm betting on them, right? Yaz, Frazier, and Vinny. Vinny 0 of 6 in the last week versus pitch mix. So, it is what it is with that situation. 3 of 9 for Yaz, 3 of 9 for Frazier. So it is what it is. Last 2 weeks, Vinny 3 for 14. Whatever, right? Righties. Pablo. Pablo got a little bit more K stuff towards righties, I want to say. I'll bring it in, though. 3 weeks. Try to get off this game. Probably look at one more game, and that'll probably be the Coors game. Um, righties ain't been looking like shit. Got an over under 7.5 in this one. That's probably right. Um, don't know how long Pablo's gonna go. That's another thing. Bobby Witt last week, he's 3 for 11 with a bomb. Average, 3 for 9 with a bomb. Average exit velo 101. So no strikeouts. So he probably been hitting the ball pretty hard, and he has, right. So keep a lookout for Bobby Witt. Look at his exit velos right here for the last week. He hit a bomb on the fourth. That was yesterday versus Ryan Zefferson, and it is what it is, right? Mm. Yo, right. So, um, I would look at Bobby here on the other side. I ain't gonna lie, but anything can happen. I think, truth be told, I like Buxton a little more. Uh, Two bats, Bobby and Buxton. You know, whatever. I think I like Buxton a little bit more though. If I had to take one bat from here for a hit all the way up to a bomb, it would be Buxton. The second bat for a bomb would be Wallner, followed by I don't know. Maybe Bobby. Bobby just hit a bomb yesterday. Bobby ain't playing like he played last year. I'm gonna take a rain check on this one. Um, the Houston game. No, matter of fact, no, I'm not. I'll take a look at the lefties here, where Merrill Kelly has given up 16 bombs. You know what that do? Uh, who I'm looking for? Jordan, right? Merrill Kelly. I think Jordan just hit one yesterday, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think he did. Jesus Sanchez has a bomb off him. Jordan's 1 for 3. Feels like one game he played against him, some shit like that. Um, Batting splits here. So he's giving up 4 bombs to that leadoff, 5 to that number 2. That would be Jordan, probably. And the 1, 2, 3 spot, 4 home runs to that 3 spot, and then 4 home runs to that 5 spot. So the 1, 2, 3, 5 is where he's giving up most of his home runs at 1, 2, 3, 5. Um, they will be at home today, and to lefties he's throwing at home. 9 of his home runs came at home, but of course he's in a different park right now. The changeup, the fastball, the four seam changeup, four seam cutter, sinker is giving up 3 home runs or more. Fastball's getting crunched. Um, Sanchez does have a home run off of him, and off this pitch mix he has 10. I can look and see. Uh, so yesterday Sanchez hit a bomb. Hmm, that's one thing, right? Looking at the pitches here, where's home run distribution comes from? multiple home runs on the top 3 pitches. That's a good sign. Like I say, he's got a home run off of him. And then Jordan Alvarez got 3 bombs on his pitch mix, 12% K rate. I have to bring it in because he's been hurt. So the last 3 weeks, I'll say Jordan 9 for 14, 1 extra base hit, which was a bomb, 99 extra velo, barrel is up, fly ball is dead, no strikeouts. Don't that don't sound good for somebody like Merrill Kelly, who's giving up 16 bombs to lefties, and Jordan is in the form that he's in right now. 3 of 4 on that changeup, 4 of 6 on that fastball, and he's hit everything else except for that cutter since he's been back the last 3 weeks. I can tighten it up for your last 2 weeks here, and you'll get Sanchez. And Sanchez got 3 bombs in the last 2 weeks. 10% K rate, 1 bomb for Jordan. Both of those guys' barrel rates is up. What's the projected lineup here? Alvarez projected number 2, and number 5, Sanchez projected number 5. Last 7 days, Alvarez 8 for 11. No home runs, but 8 for 11. Just a hidden machine, right? 8 for 11. Extra velos in that time span, 2 reds, and they were singles. That was a red single or a red single. So it's single, single, ground out, single, 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 fly out, single, 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 fly out. Singles on. So he's hit the fastball, the curveball, the cutter. He's hit all that shit, man, as of late. Batting 700. He's warm as hell. Jordan. Righties. He's giving up 5 bombs. He got a 25% K rate to righties. He's throwing that sinker 25% of the time. Uh, I'm gonna bring it in. Mm, Jeremy Pena. He's 4 for 8 in the last 7 days. 96 exit velo, 10% K rate. Yana Diaz, 18 barrel rate. Uh, 3 for 11 though. Hmm. Pena. Pena. Hmm. Jordan though. Sanchez, Jordan, Pena. That's what I like there. Hunter Brown on the mound, and I don't know, right? Hunter Brown is on the mound. I have to adjust everything and put the pitches in there. I'm probably just gonna take a rain check on looking at that. I might get bored at work and take a look at it. Looking at one more game, and man, we got an 8.5s and better in these last 4 games. So I would encourage you, to look at those last 4 games. We got an 8.5 or better. I will take a look at Kyle Freeland. Kyle Freeland can be a pest at home. I mean, he could be kind of weird. I mean, not weird, but he's okay at home, right? I mean, I ain't gonna say he's okay, but I mean, he can be solid at times at home. How about that, right? You can take a look at this. It's even going to reflect in his home runs, right? Because uh, a guy who pitches at Coors, he's given up 9 home runs, but 19 home runs, but at home, let's see, to righties, he's given up 19 home runs, but at home, he's only given up 5. You see what I'm saying? In that ballpark, so he knows what to do in there. For how long, I don't know, but he knows what to do in there. He giving up 19, 14 of his home runs came on the road. Um, so this is him on the road, right? And I can take the home switch down. No, this is him at home. Now he can get hit. It's just the bombs, right? You would expect him if he was a pitcher at home, you would say, man, uh, this motherfucker, he got 19 home runs to righties, and you pitching core, you would definitely know at least 14, 15 of them come at cores. Now they came on the road, right? So this got Machado written all over it though as a lefty. Swinging back over here to the lefties, he's only giving up 2 home runs to lefties, and at home they probably came at home, right? They did come at home, so he can get hit. You know what I'm saying? It's just out of 21 home runs, he's only given up. Well, 21 he's giving up 7 at home. I could be giving him too much credit. I could be whatever, right? Whatever. But don't have a pitcher out. Oh, they got Pavetta. Okay. San Diego. Uh, San Diego. So, mm, 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 mm. Um, look at these righties, right? So Cal Frieden is throwing the fastball, knuckle curve cutter, whatever, right? He's getting up 11 home runs on that fastball. Cal Frieden. Let's see who got some history on him. Cronenworth is 8 for 30 with a bomb. And Machado 17 for 51. Hefty fucking, but no bomb. 7 doubles, 7 Ks. Fernando, he's got seven hits. 17 for 51 and no bombs. Crazy work. Well, I wonder can he get his ass today? I wonder. Machado in course. I'm gonna do this game here. Ooh, Laureano. Was Laureano's name up there? It's 2 for 8. How about the batter splits? The weak spots. He's giving up 4 home runs to the leadoff, 4 home runs to the 2 spot, 3 to the 3, 4 to the 4. He's giving up the highest OPS to the leadoff and the highest OPS to the 4. So that 1 through 4. What's the projected lineup? 1, 2, 3, 4. O'Hearn, Ariano, and it's cores. You know what I'm saying? This is if you only target one game, this should be the one. This should be the one. If you're only targeting one game, this should be the one. Laureano. Y'all been trying to get him to crank one out. It's gonna be in this series. He's gonna have to get one. Machado's gonna have to get one. Both of these guys got to get one in this series sometime. Double single fly out pitches. I'm gonna transition over to NFL real quick for this one game tonight. Fastball 35% of the time, he's 5 for 13, 2 extra base hits and a bomb. 1 for 1 on that knuckle curve as of late, 1 for 2 on that sinker, 1 for 3 on that changeup. That 1 for 1 on that knuckle curve, he smacked it for a double. I mean for extra base hit. That's why he looking so crazy. Manny Machado, 2 for 14. Wow. Something in there for his ass he don't agree with. He has given up a lot of hits. You can see that his average, his hits, his slugging, the extra velo. So, lefties could get a bump. Righties, I mean. Flip over to the lefties. Um, it don't even matter what he's throwing. Bring it in a little bit. Feel like San Diego finna go out there and San Diego, boy. Them motherfuckers probably finna go out there and sell like a motherfucker. They got Pavetta on the other side, man. Pavetta got good K stuff, man. Taking a look at Pavetta. He got good strikeout stuff, man. Has he seen Colorado this season? Right here. 5 Ks, 7 hits, probably a bomb, something like that. Colorado, right here. 10 Ks. Hmm. What is Pavetta throwing? Let's see. Bro, I don't bet on these motherfuckers, man, that much, right? He's giving up 8 bombs on that fastball. Let's take a look. Because Coors, man, Coors is just, they give up. I mean, Coors produces runs, man. Produces bombs. Doyle, first at fastball last month. 2 bombs, 5 extra base hits. Throw the full pitch mix in right there as of the last month. Doyle. Doyle look good. I can flip the home switch on there because it matters. Definitely matters in this case when you're dealing with cores. Now you hit the home switch, they looking a little bit better. See, first base hits for Beck at home. Batting 400 at home. Doyle 500 at home last month. I can push it all the way out to the full season at home. Uh, this is at home and full season, and then I take the home switch down right now. See, that's that course field effect, man. So Doyle is somebody I don't mind. Am I gonna get to him? Probably not. But Doyle is somebody I don't mind. Looking at the lefties here. Moniak 7 bombs, of course. Lately though, Pavetta's got a 27% K rate to lefties. Them the ones he's sitting down probably the most. Versus on the road there, 26% K rate. So, probably be a righty, right? Righty, he's got 26% K rate to righties on the road, 21%. So I would look at somebody like Doyle or whoever else that you think you liked. It would probably be a righty. I think he's sitting these lefties down, and then they're probably going to pull out more righties anyway. I don't know what they're going to do. Truth be told here, but yo, yes sir. Any weather implications here? I think it is. Low chance of any rain. Winds blowing in from center at 5 to 10 miles an hour, but it's still coarse and it's still a good for bats. So, not too much to worry about there. Um, the bat that looked like they probably were getting ready to go as of late would probably be. Uh, you could probably look at Doyle and you can look at Loriano. All right. Um, I'm gonna stop right there, bro. So the rest of the games, y'all go ahead and take a look at them. I'm gonna slide over to NFL, right, and show you guys, or just look at some things and maybe it's one spot that I usually targeted these guys. I'll show you guys, but real quick, first here. Oh shit! Right, we got 20 minutes before that game come on. So we'll cook up something for this Cubs game, right? And then I'll go over to football, right? So we can cook up something for this Cubs game, but like I said, if I'm looking for a home run, it's gonna be James Wood. It's gonna be Michael Bush. Um, well, I'll talk about the Cubs. I'll talk about the Washington first. Wood hits all the way to a home run. I mean, Abrams looked like he wants to go. His exit velo ain't been looking, super strong at late. But I like Abrams for probably hits, runs, and RBIs. Dalen Lau hits, runs, and RBIs. Riley Adams hit. Bush bomb. Hapkin got bomb power. Suzuki got bomb power. Pre-Crow Armstrong is in a spot where Jake Irvin has given up 7 home runs. Swanson is in a spot where Irvin has given up 7 home runs. Bush has a bomb on him already. Irvin is pushing his worst to lefties. He's giving up about 21 bombs to lefties and about 10 or 11 home runs to righties. We'll come back to this game. Matt Shaw looked okay too. Um, hmm. If I was looking for bombs, it would be Montgomery followed by Benintendi. Teal has been hitting bombs lately, at least one lately, so he could be warm. Um, did the boy get hurt? Hmm. Kerry Carpenter get hurt? Let me refresh this. Hmm. I don't know. Riley Green, I don't know, man. Riley Green and Kerry Carpenter are the ones that I liked. I had to put I have to put Riley Green a smidget over him. It was so hard for me to figure out, you know what I'm saying, with his New York Mets, who I would like in this ballpark, because it's kind of small in Great American, man. So many guys look good versus their fastball. I mean, what I'm do here is let Jackson decide, and went with uh, Jackson went with I think Nemo or Pete. So for a bomb, Jackson went with Pete, right? And then bounced back for some hits. Jackson went Nemo and Nemo. But there's so many guys that can get hits on that team. Now, as far as Cincinnati, Hayes hits lefties. Anajar and Marte's been on one. I have to go back in and look and see which one. But those boys been hitting 3, 4, and 500 as of late. So I know Anajar, Hayes, and Marte. I just got to go back in and I'm talking about Austin Hayes. But I remember I said if I had to, I probably would drop Hayes. If I had to take two, it would probably be Anajar and Marte. I just got to go back and look. Oh my God, right? Churio is probably one of my favorite bats. You can look at these Milwaukee boys for you can look at these Milwaukee boys for hits, runs, and RBIs. Man, Churio, I like Terrain, Churio probably my favorite, right? Churio, Terrain, Yelich, Contreras, Frelick, Vaughn, Collins, Durbin. You could probably do a hit. You could probably do a hit or HRR lay all the way through. Glass now pitches his worst to lefties on the road. You got Gunner, you got Holiday right there. Those two guys look like I think it was Gunner and Holiday or Gunner and Kaiser, but Basayo, he looked pretty good. Just a lot of guys I don't bet on, right? But Gunner, he's in the middle of that shit. And it was Gunner and Holiday, right? When it all boiled down to it, to the Dodgers side, it was down to the T. It was Otani, of course. Like I don't even like giving that shit out, but I want to see what this lineup looked like. I think the second spot and the cleanup spot is where Kramer is giving up the most of his bombs. Man, the Springer, Bichette, Varsho, man, y'all know the usual suspects, right? And then you're gonna get Toronto as dogs on the road. I might sprinkle a little something on Toronto there. Don't know if Chaz Chisholm gonna be in the lineup, so keep an eye out for that. And I would probably look at Toronto. I mean, the dogs are barking here. Toronto, you're getting Toronto at plus money, and then maybe the over, right? Maybe the over and of 9. Schwarber, Harper, the lefties for me. It's the lefties for me here. Schwarber, Harper for sure. And Sanchez, you can get Sanchez for the win at minus 130 if you want that. His 18.5 pitching outs at plus 100 if you want that. The money line is for Philly is probably close to minus 300. You probably don't want that. Um, well, Rosarinda's got a bomb off of Chris Sale. Riley can hit anybody. Chris Sale strikeouts around 8.5. I'm gonna just push away from this game. It's got an underfield to it. That's probably what's going to happen. Um, Man, does Yandy and Caminero look really good right now, right? Simpson, if he can get on, take the stolen base. If you think he can get on, take the stolen base. Brandon Lowe is definitely due. If Magnum in there, I'm gonna like him for a hit. Josh Lowe been warm. Caminero and Yandy been warmer, right? So those, just sticking. I mean, sticking with if you want to just stick with the warm guys, then you're gonna look at Yandy and Caminero. Bombs for Caminero, probably HRRs for Randy. In this ballpark, this ballpark produces run. It's pink because there's weather. Keep an eye out for the weather situations. Favorite 2 bats from this game: Buxton, Bobby. Hits, Keishel. Yes, right. Jeffers, you can add him to the hit list. Even Pasquantino. But if I'm looking for a bomb, it would be Buxton, Wallner, and I ain't even gonna lie. Might give Bobby the benefit of the doubt, but I'll just, he went yesterday. He could be, whatever, right? I'm not trying to. Alvarez, 8 for 11 versus this pitch mix in the last week. No striking out. He's been on one. No bombs either, though. But he's cooking. So how do you want to take that one? Sanchez has a bomb off him, but he still likes that pitch mix as of late that Merrill Kelly has given up. I think Merrill Kelly has given up 16 home runs to lefties. Do what you want to do with that information. Did not look at the Texas bats. If you want to go look at them, Colton Gordon, that's why. Colton Gordon, I thought they had what's the name up there. And I don't think Texas are that great versus lefties, so I might want to have to go back and look at that shit. I wanted to look at the San Francisco game, right? San Francisco been on one. I'm gonna have to look at it when I'm at work. If I'm looking for a home run here in the San Diego game, one guy from East Side would be, I think it was Goodman, so don't quote me on that. You have to go back and look for your damn self. I fucking forgot. Wait a minute, is it still up there? Let's see. Yeah, I think it was good. Doyle. It was Doyle, right? Yeah, it is. It was Doyle. It was Doyle. If I had to take somebody to go yard, it was probably Doyle, which I probably won't be betting. Okay? So, back where we were. And then Laureano. Those are my 2 home run candidates. One, I'm going to narrow it down to one, right? I'm going to narrow it down to one, which would be Laureano to keep it, funky with you. Pavetta has got good K stuff. He got 10K upside. Not saying he's gonna go do it today. If they was in San Diego, I would take his Ks, right? For sure. And that's the last game that I looked at. Soriano, ground ball pitcher. Um, Peyton Toll. He's got some K stuff. So you want to go look at him for his Ks. Back to this Cubs game here. I know I got some bonus bets because on FanDuel, so I'll probably have to take a look at FanDuel. Because I did hit that hit that home run jackpot yesterday with Javante. So for this Cubs game, what I will do here is we got 15 miles an hour winds going out. Um, right off the bat, I would be taking. I'll probably bet Bush and Wood and probably parlay them too. Right, 1 and 1, you get a plus 1,000 for that. So damn, my left hand itching. What that mean? That motherfucker need to go get washed, don't it? Um, Let me clock in on FanDuel real quick. And let me take that what I just showed you guys. So um the 2 leg with Bush and Wood is definitely gonna be popular. And then I'm gonna take them both for a bomb straight. Um, Try to get something sexy out there, huh? Mm. Try to get something sexy out there with Let me go over here to batters props. Man, the odds are terrible, bro. Who's in this lineup again? Bush, Hap, Suzuki, Armstrong, Lyle, Adams. Okay, let's go same game parlay, right? Let's go hmm, where the fuck was that? Oh, okay, over here. How about we go how about we go light, right? Let's go Pico Armstrong for RBI. How about we go Lyle for RBI? Pico Armstrong, Lyle. Um, I might be doing this wrong, but hmm, hmm, no, take that down. I scrap you. Yeah, I might still do that, but I have I'm not good at parlays, bro, and I'd like to be greedy. I ain't gonna lie, man. So I have to go two RBIs for Pete Crow. Probably two for Lyle, bro. I ain't even finna stunt. And then I'm gonna go back with 2 runs with Bush. I'm gonna go with 2 runs for Bush, bro. Straight up, man. 2 runs, two runs for Bush, because I like the man. 2 runs for Bush, 2 runs for Wood. I ain't gonna lie, I damn near want to do that right there. You know what I'm saying? But you can bet all of them straight, man. Shit, I ain't finna stunt. I ain't finna stunt like I fucking shit. Fuck shit. And then I would have to do one with the Cubs only, right? Because going up against Irvin, you know what I'm saying? I like to, pick on Irvin. So or you could do the HRRs, whatever, right? You could do them one. You could water all that shit down. The watered down version probably gonna hit though. You know what I'm saying? You can add 2 hits in there for CJ, shit like that, right? But that right there, I'm finna play this for sure. Take my little L. I don't give a fuck if it's an L or not. Um, Let me go 2 RBIs for Pete Crow, no, Pete Crow and Lyle, right? And then 2 runs for Bush and Wood. Motherfucker get that little bonus money and start making it rain. 1 home run is equivalent to 3 hits, runs, and RBIs. So I'm taking for Bush, for Bush, I'm taking Bush and damn, his 3 hits, runs, and RBIs are plus one minus 145. What the hell? I'm gonna have to take that shit on 365, man. Taking Bush on 365 for 3 hits, runs, and RBIs. Log into log into fucking whatever you call this 365. The whole baseball section gone. Where is it? Oh, okay, there it is. See, you get plus money, right? Over here, these odds is trash, boy. Straight up, man. These odds are trash. And then I'm gonna take 3 for Wood. I'm betting these straight. Plus 170 for Wood. And then I'm gonna do a HRR lay like 2 H for those guys, like 2 and shit like that, man. Just get a lay in with 2 minutes. 2 for Bush, 2 for Crow, um, 2 for CJ, 2 for Lyle, 2 for Wood, um, 2 for Hap, and I'm gonna play that. Then I'm going back and sprinkling. See if we can hit this over, man. I'm gonna play the over in this Cubs game. Weather, don't fail me now. Straight up, man. Don't fail me now. All right. That's that, man. I probably lie about that shit too, but that must have been one of his appointments. Game on, man. Straight up. Game on. Uh oh yeah. I was saying, I'm gonna look at the take this down, this down, this down, this down. Now it's a few different sites I use uh in regards to NFL. We'll definitely be using game day, right? So I'll get that there. And Doink. I don't think I've been on Empire for a doctor. Um, let me see NFL. For what? My fault, y'all. I'm sending text messages. Uh, yeah, and then Prop Finder. all these sites got something, right? You know, whatever you like, it's whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is with this situation. Yeah, all these sites got something, right? So, uh, what would I look at here? Mm. Ay, ay, ay. Now, um, hmm, 2024. Now, I know last year there's a few teams that I didn't mind targeting. Okay, that I didn't mind targeting uh for the tight end. Uh, um, and Kansas City was one of them. Going close to the end of the season, I think I had slowed down on targeting Kansas City for tight ends. But you see, they got a couple green marks here, right? So let me see. Looking at the yardage here, uh, this had to be per game. Okay, that's per game, and then totals, right? You go totals. Total yards. Kansas City, they had just gave up just around the most, right? Then you deal with air yards. Kansas City, no, Tampa Bay was number one. Kansas City was second. Now, Tampa Bay red zone targets, they were up there, but Kansas City was no, 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 no. Yeah, no, 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 no. Let me stop that. Let me stop that. TDs, Carolina, Kansas City. See how this is supposed to work here. It's been a while, right? Bear with me. Okay. 5 touchdowns. Cincinnati, 10 touchdowns. 11 touchdowns for Carolina. Right. Right. That was the day I remember now, I believe. Long story short, like I said, you're looking at the targets here. I mean, Kansas City, it was top 10 targeted receptions. Looks like they was top two in receptions and yards. They were like number one full season, right? Um, I missed the line. I missed the line, right? For now you got two. You're gonna have two tight ends here. Two tight ends. You have two tight ends here. You probably gonna want to take a look at, right? Oh my God. Right. Let me see. Prayer props. I'm gonna go to. I could have just searched him too. Now I could have searched him right here, but I'm on the squad, so I'm not gonna search him. 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 So they got Will Disley starting, right? So reception line sitting at 1.5. Last 10, last season. And he's over this number in 14 and 16, right? And then you got the defense over here. Kansas City defense. Wait a minute. This is full game last 10. This is last season. Last season. And Kansas City was 19 of 20 to that. But it's such a short line. Such a short line, though. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, they will have Will Disley here. They have Conklin also. You know what I'm saying? They have Conklin also, right? So they have Conklin also. So what I would do here, I would slide over to Prop Finder real quick, and let me see. What I can do here is, I can click on Conklin real quick. I can go to receiving. I can go to receptions. He also has a reception line of 1.5, right? His line is a little in certain places. His line is a little higher, 1.5. It's a little bit more juice on some of these. As I'm looking at some of these books here that I have, um, so I'm just getting into this one here. The because I'm trying to balance things out. I'm just getting into the prop finder thing, and hmm, uh, where the fuck was? I forgot how to look at. Okay, there it is. So this would be, similar to the same thing I just showed you guys, but it's a little bit more. I mean, you got your air, but just a little bit more, more of more categories and things and options to think about when you're looking at receiving longest for a touchdown, uh, receiving red zone targets, broken tackles, receiving drop passes, receiving catchable passes, and yak, right? Receiving yards after contact. Um, this was the opponent's defense here. But as you can see, what was this? The last 10 games? Conklin is over this number, right? Receptions in last 10 games. Last 20 games, he's over this reception in 15 of 20 and 7 of 10. So long story short, you're gonna want to find out, what I'm saying, which one you really wanna, you really want to bet on. You know what I'm saying? I know Disley, Disley. He'll be the starting tight end, right? He should be the starting tight end, and Disley can go out there receptions. Disley can go out there and get busy in certain instances. You know what I'm saying? He can go out there and get busy in certain instances. You could also probably find ways where you could probably ladder it, you know what I'm saying, on some of these books and stuff like that. That's if you want to go there, right? And a lot of these defenses, they haven't made a lot of chances. Who scored for the Cubs? Suzuki P. Crow with the RBI. One RBI for him. So yeah, looking at the NFL, yeah. Let me see. I don't know how this is gonna go tonight, man. But if I'm looking for something that I really want to just bet on and try to find something sweet and try to nick them on it, uh, total receptions, alternate receiving yards, alternate receptions. Okay, 2 minus 148 for Disley, 3 plus 200, 4 plus 490. Now I do like this offense for Kansas City. I do like this offense. For Los Angeles. I kind of like this offense for Los Angeles, man. But he's somebody that's on my radar, right? And if you want to look at it, first quarter receptions, receiving yards, first quarter receiving yards. They don't have receptions for him. Alternate receptions. Hmm. Well, you get Disley. That's basically a catch, right? First quarter receiving yards plus 176 for a catch, right? 1 yard, 5 yards for 220, 10 yards for plus 370. That's first quarter though. Catch you a nice, that's a catch. That's a catch. You know what I'm saying? That's a catch. Let me see. First quarter, 5.5 for Keenan. Lad McConkey, 14 and a half. Hmm. And then another play I was looking at was going to be rushing yards. You get Justin Herbert rushing yards at 18 and a half, or is there anywhere with Justin Herbert first quarter? I doubt it. Rush yards first quarter plus 100. Um, Underdog Fanatics. Fanatics got it. Wait. Yeah. Fanatics got 4.5 and 9.5. 9.5 plus 425. So he hit this number one time versus his regular line one time versus Kansas City last year. You get good plus money for that one for just that one. And rushing attempts. Let me see. Pass attempts, rushing attempts. Yeah, but I'm not like I said. I'm not going too hard on. I'm not going too hard. I'm not going too hard here. You could look at his regular rushing line, uh, full game. I'm not going too hard here. I'm not. His regular rushing lines at 14 and a half. No, rush yards, rush yards, rush yards, rush yards, rush yards. Rush attempts, rush yards. 18 and a half. So he started hitting this. He's only hit this 6 of 18. Yeah. I had seen an interview where he said he was going to be running the ball a little bit more. So you know what I'm saying, that's something that if he don't do that this game, something that you could definitely take a look at. Okay, but like I said, I'm not going that hard today. Uh, I am going to play that Disley touchdown. I just you know he you know he, he's going to be a starting touchdown, but you do have Conklin back there, but I do think he can get to two receptions. I'm just worried about trying to get him for three, but the first quarter, I'm gonna have to go ahead and take a stab at that first quarter for sure. I could check for anything here as far as anything that I see. Amari and Hampton, Najee Harris going to be out there. It's the first week, man, so I can't really. Lad McConkey. Let me see versus Kansas City. Uh, One touchdown, reception targets, um, target share, 26% target share. Then you got Keenan Allen into the fold. Receptions, targets, 7-4, 7-4. See, I bet targets on prospects. I like targets, so I have to go into that and look into the targets if they have them out. I really do like targets, so this is something that'll help me track targets. I don't mind looking into the defensive schemes and stuff like that. And when I'm looking into defensive schemes and stuff, that's another thing I want to look at is on Prop Finder. When I'm looking at a few defensive schemes and stuff like that, it's just let me see. Let me go back here. Um, Lad McConkey and you can go coverage right here. You got opponent, what they do, what they give up versus that position, and then you got coverage here, right? And they'll give you the coverage of 2024. Your man coverage will be right here, and then just a lot of different other coverages and stuff like that. So I would. So then man coverage 57% of the time. Hmm. He was 50-50 on targets in man and zone. Few more catches in zone. 4 touchdowns, just one more touchdown in man. A few more yards in man. How do I move the top? How do I move the bottom? Oh, I would have this down pack, but I work so damn much. How the fuck do I move that shit over some more, man? Straight up. Some easy shit. Okay, like that. Um, red zone targets, all 5 and 5. That motherfucker is pretty much like he was decent on both man versus zone. That's what that was. He was pretty decent, right? And receptions. I wish they had targets up here so I could see what the line is for targets, but they do have fantasy points. Uh, I want to look at his targets, but he does have. Let me see. Um, he does have Keenan Allen into the fold here. Uh, that's gonna take up some targets. Let me see prospects. No clue what I'm gonna do with. Oh, prospects got a new interface. No clue what I'm gonna do with. Mm, no clue what I'm gonna do with. I need to deposit on here. I missed the damn promo yesterday, man. I wasn't feeling good. The Dak promo. Um, but what I do want to look at is targets here. Reception targets. Boom, right there. Uh, 5.5 for Keenan Allen. McConkey's at 8. I bet you it didn't open up at 8. I bet you it didn't open up at 8. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a lot. I don't know how I feel about that. Um, what is this? New quarters with one reception. Malik name, rush yards. Damn. Justin Herbert's at 16 and a half over here. On the book, he's at, I thought I seen 13 and a half. Wait a minute. Rush yards, 16 and a half. He's at 8. Oh, okay. 16 and a half. Okay. Um, and then receptions. Trying to see if I can give me a 3 man at least, but most of the plays that I'm looking at coming from coming from the same damn team. I want a 3 leg for tonight. Receiving yards, receptions. So Disley's his reception is a goblin. 1.5 is a goblin. A parlay piece. Yikes. Okay. 6 receptions for Lad. Noah Gray. I couldn't talk you off that 2 from Noah Gray, but I don't know. And then they got Tyler Conklin listed. Why y'all got both of them listed as goblins? Should have took one of them now. Gave one of them a 2.5. 2.5. Will Disley got a 3.5. He don't have a 2.5. Conklin's got a 2.5. It's not like he's gonna be keep throwing them to these motherfuckers anyway, but Quinn Johnson at a 2.5. Mm. Quinn Johnson was over this line 9 of 16, but to close out the season, Quinn Johnston was over this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the last 5 of his last 6 games. Um, each one of those, he didn't get there here versus Houston, but 5 straight games he had 6 targets or better, and then he fell off into the 5 targets lane right here. So he'll definitely be out there. I don't know how they're gonna do the wide receiver thing with Keenan Allen back, but he'll be an interesting 2.5 lick as well. Um, mm. And I guess those are wide receiver twos, and they're showing you Devontae Smith. He got there. That was the bowl, right? Um, Coleman, Vele, Tank Dale. These are some of the guys who got there who didn't get there. You get good plus money though on you get plus 130 on bet MGM. What about first quarter? So to end the season, that same little stretch, he had a catch in the first quarter. Wait a minute. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his last 6 games. He had a catch in the first quarter. Um, I see that's available on only underdog right now. One catch. One catch. Um, Keenan Allen, first quarter catch. Hmm. Mm. Let's see. 5.5. Keenan Allen, 5.5. Mm-hmm. Mm. Let me take a look at some of these some of these Chiefs. I think I'm thinking about going Hollywood Brown. Isaiah Pacheco for a touchdown. Worthy. His target share. This is first quarter. Because he, right, let me see something. Agree. I think I'm gonna try Hollywood Brown. They don't have Hollywood Brown out. First quarter reception. If you could, I like to bet receptions. You get 5 yards from Marquise Brown at minus 130. That might be something I might look to. Um, I don't see Worthy. First quarter receiving yards. He's at 11. Cubs got 6 already. Swanson in that 7 hole with a bomb. Yikes. Swanson hit a bomb in that 7 hole. Crazy work. Johnson, one first quarter receiving yard. Um, Receptions. Two for Disley. I'm gonna need one in the first round, first half, and one in the second half, man. Straight up, Will Disley. Um, Marquise Brown, 5. Or a quick first quarter lay with Quinn Johnson and Marquise Brown, 5 yards. A catch for Quinn Johnston and 5 yards for Marquise Brown. And both of these are straight plays. In fact, I'm playing them both straight. I'm gonna play Marquise Brown 5 yards, and I'm gonna play Johnston five a catch in the first quarter. I just want to. I want to know. Let me see. Depth chart. Right. McClunky 1, Quinn Johnson 2, Allen 3, Will Disley, Quinn Johnson 2. Keenan Allen gonna be in and out all the way around. I might put that two, t- two, two, two receptions here for Disley in there. I might add that in there. 2 receptions for Disley. But I know I'm playing these straight, and I'm gonna run it as a parlay, and then might put them 2 receptions in there for Disley, and maybe try to sneak out maybe just a little weird little parlay. Maybe try to sneak out. Maybe try to sneak out like 10 rushing yards or something like that. For Herbert, like 10. No, that's a minus 360. That I can't fuck that parlay up for no minus 360. Something like that. A quick plus 488. I'm not betting a lot like that right now. I'm not betting on a lot of shit. I will bet live now. Live I'll bet live. And then TD for touchdowns, I'm gonna do they paid us out like 150 today for the for this touchdown jackpot. And then for this next jackpot here, I'm probably gonna go let's see the first or the last touchdown. First or the last touchdown. Mm, might have to look into it more, but first or the last touchdown. First and or the last. I would want to smack both of them. Uh, I don't know, bro. I might be thinking like Hollywood Brown type shit right now. I might be thinking like Hollywood Brown type shit straight up. Uh, let's see, McConaughey. Uh, Xavier Worthy. Anytime touchdown. Longest receptions. Anytime TD. 60% zone. 'Kelsey. That's gonna be chalky as hell, but he got 3 touchdowns last year. They all came in zone. What's his touchdown? Plus 176. What's Disley touchdown? 630. Mm. Not the greatest matchup. Um, how do you look at away versus? How you look at Hmm. I need a little time with this. I just fired it up this morning. I had never really used this. Now, if I was on Doink, I could find out how to do it quicker. Um, so I'm a little more familiar with Doink, but so I'm looking at Travis Kelsey. Take the first quarter down, full game, and if I wanted to go versus LA Clippers, I mean Chargers, no touchdowns. But one of those games he did 6 targets, 5 receptions. He got 5 receptions or better in both games, and they played their zone. 2024. I can also go back to last 5 games versus them. So he's got a 3 touchdown game. He's got a 1 touchdown game. That's going back to 2022. Longest reception, he's got a 13. His longest reception at 18. He's hit that in 4 of his last 5 games versus them. He's pretty decent versus zone. They look for him in that zone. He know what to do. He's a savvy veteran. He's hit that number 4 of his last 5 games, his longest reception. What about last 10? He hit his longest reception versus them in 7 of 8. Hmm. He hit his yards in 7 of 8 and his receptions in 6 of 8. Some to ponder on. Mm. What about first quarter? His first quarter reception yards, he's 6 of 8. One, he was 0 for 1, and then one catch, 7.5. But he got some chunks though. Am I right? Or am I wrong? This is first quarter. What the fuck? 3 catches here, 4 catches here, 5, 2, 2, 2, 2. Damn, well, Swanson might hit another bomb. All right, man. I'm just looking right. I'm just looking right. Take that down. Okay. I'm just looking, man. I'll figure it out. Uh, but back over here, I don't know who I'm going to be playing for my jackpot touchdown, but I know I'm going to take probably Pacheco and I don't know Pacheco for a 2-legger. Pacheco and Hampton. Pacheco and Hampton or something for a two-legger. Something like that. I can see Keenan Allen getting in there at a plus 300. They got some nice plays, man. Um, my best thing here is you play them straight because you're getting good plus money on all of them. Play them straight, man. I know you're gonna parlay some, but you gotta play them straight and get you a few bucks, man. Straight up. Um, and then the first quarter, I'm gonna take Quincy Johnson for one in the first quarter. I'm gonna take Hollywood Brown for a catch in the first quarter, and over 1.5, 1.5 catches for Will Disley. Parlay piece. I'm gonna take a stab at that. And maybe a same game parlay or two because I got a no sweat, and I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm playing all the boosts and all the no sweats right now. I'm not going into a lot of shit. Tomorrow, that's when I'll be looking at. I'll probably go live Sunday morning, and tomorrow today and tomorrow I'm going to be looking at the rest of the slate. I do got a touchdown parlay in. If you want to know what it is, it's just a small one with. I have a small one in. It was about a plus two, three something, two something, three something with James Conner. Um, this kid here, uh, Jonathan Taylor, and Derrick Henry. Right, I got those three guys in a touchdown lay. Um, my two touchdown guys and stuff like that. I'll tell you guys next time I pop out. But I got some two touchdown guys. Okay. Uh, I'll give you one. Would be James Conner. Okay. So it is what it is, man. Make sure you do your yeah yeah. I was gonna say make sure you do your straights, but it is what it is, man. Um, very interested in this Jacksonville game. Jacksonville the favorites, man. I expect Jacksonville to be better. We'll see what's gonna happen though, bro. Straight up, man. Peace out, y'all. Peace out. Peace. Let's see.